G'day everyone, how are you? Diesel here for Getting Reynolds Camper Trailer Travelling, and thanks for checking out our video and thanks for clicking on the video if you're a first timer. We've been obviously sharing a bit about our canopy build in this one here, and unfortunately one thing we are missing is remembering we've got a water tank installed, we've got a water pump that's about to go in, and we want to be able to do some showering once we get out and get off grid. And this one here is something to help us out with that one. Shouldn't be a long video, but this one here I'm actually pretty excited to give you a look at. It's something we got from Vic Off-Road, and we really look forward to actually getting this one fitted on here today. So why don't you do yourself a favour, grab yourself a coldie, let's get into it. Alrighty, now that I've wet my whistle, and I hope you've wet yours, if this is your first time checking us out and you like what you see today, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you want to check out more of what we do. Now, as we have some plans to be able to shower when we get off-road here, we did have a shower tent on here previously. But this one here is an upgraded version, which I'll show you in a sec. This one here is from Vic Off-Road. This is one they've given me, just a heads up. I'm going to unbox, I'm going to show you, I'm going to fit it on there, show you how easy it is to fit these things. And I'm going to show you why I've upgraded, and you'll be able to see this for yourself here in a moment. If you weren't aware, Vic Off-Road have offered us up a discount for you to use, which is so you use the link in our description there and apply the code. It'll get you a minimum of 10% off if it isn't on sale already. So make sure you don't pay full price, that's for sure. Now, I'll actually chuck a link in the video of the previous one we used and how we installed it on the Pajero. Now, this one is a little bit different. And the first thing that I am noticing is the bag in this one. The last one was more, I don't know, like a leather. Was this one here is more of a fabric. I'm not sure what it is. I'll chuck it on the screen. And it's much bigger, that's for sure. I'll chuck the weight on the screen there as well. I actually haven't had a look here. We've got the rails on the back. And we'll see if they've done what they did with the last one, which should be supplying the brackets to fit this one on here. So at the moment we've got more the roof rack rails as opposed to a genuine roof rack here on the canopy. Let us know in the comments, actually. I'm very much considering a roof rack for the canopy. I just haven't quite settled on which one. Measurements as well, like if you've got a Ranger like us, which ours is a PX2 if you weren't aware, let us know what you've got, let us know what you'd recommend, and the dimensions as well. I'd love to hear about some experiences. Obviously, we've got the Vic Off-Road Sandhema one on the front there, but they don't do one for the canopy, so we'll see how we go there. But got the brackets here. So these are obviously the ones I'm going to use. Old brackets. Plenty of bolts there. So what will happen here is, and you got these little channels here. I'm doing this on the fly out of memory of how I fitted the last one. So you got longer bolts, shorter bolts. So it should be something like that. I'll grab a couple of nuts, and I didn't think to bloody grab any a bloody spanner at all. So essentially what you do is something like this. Tighten him up. Because you got him in the groove there, that will hold the bolt tight. Oh, well, that's so bloody hard to get on there. There we go. Oh, it's just me struggling to get a bloody nut on for some reason. And adjust it to where you need to be. So whether you've got rails, like if you've got a roof rack with grooves, it's obviously very simple. But if you've got channels, like I have up here, it does need to go on specific spots. So for example, Put there something like that, and then another one there, and I'm good. I am unsure if I'm going to go this way or flip it around and go the other way. I think I might try that way first because I'm not sure how the windows are going to open. If you've never done this before, it's really easy. Honestly, it's very simple. Even if you're a first time, it's honestly, you just got to get the bolts out, put them in the channels. Remember to make sure you got the cover off the end there. And essentially, once I've got these nuts on here, I'll be good to go. However, you will need something to fix these onto your roof rack. Now, they supply these ones here, which essentially would work with these longer bolts. You might, where are we going to go there? You might go something like there with a bolt through on the top. And they've, just for the sake of the vision here, you would put that one there and then, you know, essentially fix it top and bottom onto a rail or a roof rack or whatever you got. They have, for the tent itself, they have supplied 4 pegs. I understand these are glow-in-the-dark pegs as well. I traditionally, pegs, like, these will do the job for you. These are just hammer ones, so you just obviously knock them in, but I would definitely consider screw-in pegs as well as an option. Consider the ground that you're going to experience wherever you're going. If you go into hard ground, something like this would be the go. If you go into soft ground, these won't do the job for you at all, because obviously the soft ground, they'll just pull straight out. And again, if you're trying to have a shower in the wind, it's going to upset you, that's for sure. I'm not going to do them up too tight because I don't know exactly where I need to fit these. What I'm going to do now is put that on there, which will fix them on the end. What I'm using to put these on the rails is these T-nuts. There's different types you can get. These ones here were Rhino ones by memory. I'll chuck a picture on the screen there for you, and I'll chuck a link in the description. But obviously you can get bolts like this from Bunnings without too much hassle. They're essentially going to go on the channel, something like that. Bolt will go on, you know, nice and easy. All right, I'll get the ladder out here now and I'll bloody jump up there. So first thing I need to do is unpop that one. As you can see here, little channel nut just goes in there like that. And I'll just pop this cap back on there. I only used one of these previously. 2 would be a better idea, to be completely honest with you. And the only other consideration I think you need to make is how far in or out you choose to go with this, because let me take this one off first. Because ultimately, the shower itself is going to, you know, run vertically with the side of your car. So if you do it too close, you are going to lose a bit of space in the tent. Remembering, say this is the side of your car here and this is a shower tent, your car has a natural arc of going out, but if you do it too close into your car, then, you know, the shower is just going to go like this. So bring your shower out about, give yourself some space, and then, yeah, you got essentially more room in the shower itself. There we go, it's all nice and safely secured. It's on the right way, it's the right way up. For me, I'm happy with going with these brackets facing down as opposed to facing up. Remember, you do need to probably think about how high you want all your load to be. End of the day, this is over the side here. Only thing now, I just need to check if side window comes up and it doesn't hit at all, so that is bloody beautiful. Right, now we've got that sorted, let's get into it. So, as with awnings and our other awning here, we'll see there's a bit of a protective cover for the zips here. Up in there. I personally like to flip the lid of this one over. I know a lot of people don't, especially the awnings as well. It's just a personal preference, I guess. So you can see here, before I undo it here, we've got this one here hanging out. So this is the cable for the light. As you know, I haven't actually got all the electrical gear in the Canopy all set up yet, but I do have a portable power bank that I'm going to use to plug it in to test them out for you. Kind of, it's all a bit of a surprise at this point. Now this one here has buckles to undo, like motorbike helmet buckles or swag buckles, which I personally prefer instead of you know, the plastic clips. In my experience, it's a bit more bloody endurable, or it's a bit more durable, sorry. Okay, so for the moment I'm going to flip that one over. Now that little click you heard then was this arm here, so if you want to close it, like that, but obviously coming out like that. I assume this side will be the same as well. There we go. So again, you want to close them up, off we go. So we're back on for another crack. What I've done is I've actually flipped this to be facing up because I noticed it was pretty much on the bloody ground, and actually want to have a little bit of clearance. And the reason being, if you're having a shower, you want the water to run out, and it's always nice to have maybe that much of a gap to have a bit of ventilation. Also helps with drying out of the tent. Very easy, just had to undo the screws, undo the screw on the rack here and just flip it up and it's all done. So let's have another go. And I'll also show you something in a sec that'll make you giggle. Now I'm going to show you the pegs that come with this. The problem I have is I forgot to bring a bloody hammer. But thankfully, I've got the cricket bat in the car. So if anyone's ever seen anyone, or cricketers will get it, but if you're not a cricketer, you might have seen them using a cricket bat to put stumps on. That's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Sometimes things happen, you just can't bloody script. The old trusty bat here. So you pull him out. And again, it's probably fairly close to the ground here, but be okay with that one here. Down the bottom, you can see there's actually just a strap in the corner here. So we'll bang him in. I can't say that I've ever had to do this camping. If you have, let me know in the comments, or if you've had to use some other random object because you forgot a hammer, yeah, let me know. I don't care how well you're hitting them. Doing this with a cricket bat is not the easiest, that's for sure. Try and stretch it out because you want the tent to be a bit tighter as well. There you go, actually do that with my hand. Now access this one, very simple, nice little zip there. Right, we're in here now and you can see from the inside here, there is the zipper if you want to access the side window. So if you're looking to use the side window, you know, to have your shower hose or your toiletries, that sort of stuff, you can do that. can see you got this strap here to hang up the shower hose as well. The previous one did have a little metal pole that come up there, so that's something I can try in the future. Got a little bag there for toiletries, another one there. Actually got an enclosed bag there as well, not to mention this big one here. So you got kids or you like to make sure your hair is well looked after, there's a nice big bag there, the clothes go like that, and the zipping back up. I'll actually chuck on the screen now what sort of quality canvas this is. Again, if you don't like the roof, just bloody flick it back, or it can actually just slide off. I'll show you. So all you do is undo these straps. Taking this one off is super easy. It just basically there's a little rail, a little rubber stop on there, and you can either have it like that or chuck this one in here. It's completely up to you, I guess. But chucking him in there. Slide him on there, he's done. Just use your Velcro straps to hold him in place, and yeah, nice and easy. What I'll do is I'll set the camera up here just back a bit and I'll show you how long it is to set up. But essentially all it's going to be is me undoing the Velcro straps, pulling the pegs out, this arm in, that arm in, folding up, doing up the buckles and zipping the bag up, and that's pretty much it. So there we go, nice, easy. So that's the shower tent we're going to be running in our setup now, and I think the upgrades they've done are actually quite nice there. It all works pretty simple, and you know, that's all you bloody need. So don't forget, we've got a discount code. If you use the link with our discount code, make sure you get a minimum 10% off. This one here, if you don't pay full price, that's for sure. So hopefully we'll be back with a build video next week. I'm out to head home now and start getting into that one, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Now look, if you want to support us, drop a like on the video and let us know in the comments if you had any thoughts, or like I was mentioning before, whatever you've had to do to improvise to get some pegs in. I'd like to hear something of that one. But I'm Diesel for Getting Around Oz, keep a traveller travelling. We'll catch you the next one. Hooroo.